Okay. How's this layout? So this will be like one of the, we'll plant something here, right? Then that's water. Then we plant. And then this is a piston. And this is a piston facing the other way. And then this is that, right? Does that work? This is the next growing. And then there's the gap of water. And then that's the next growing. So that's two modules right there where we'd have one strip of sugar cane, another strip of sugar cane, 4 strips. So 4 strips and 8 long, and they're going to go into these water streams. Oh, geez. I've got a flint and steel around here somewhere. And then my shield, because they are... Okay. We'll go ahead and take these guys out. Now, we don't want to kill a guy with the banner. Right. There we go. Look at that. No bad omen. It's almost like I know what I'm doing at this game. Almost. Let's put that away. This is my silk touch, so I'm not going to kill my thing. Okay. And let's see how many. Let's see if we can get 8. If we could get 8, that would be great. So this is 4, and then there'd be another 2 gap here, and there'd be 1 and 1. Right? And then this would be the outside piston pointing in. And then we'd do 2 gap over here, and this would be 1 and 1. Something like that. Yeah. Let's bring this level out, right? And then we need a block palette. What block palette goes good with acacia? Oh, nice. For us non-builders out there, there's a handy little tool that's just blockpalettes.com. And it's, it's all Minecraft block palettes. That's really cool. I'll post a picture of it right over here. Yep. Let's see here. So I'm scrolling through, kind of looking at what are good block palettes for acacia planks. Like that was my beginning. And I'm seeing a lot of granite and polished granite and terracotta. We don't have terracotta, but I'm also seeing the copper lamps. Those are nice. And that really looks good with it. And then the accent color looks like it's almost always a blue, whether it be warp stem or looks like a blue terracotta or a glazed blue terracotta. And then, maybe sometimes it looks like deep slate and tuff are used. Yeah. The deep slate and tuff might not be bad. So now we're just picking, right? This is just picking out which one we want. Which one looks nice and is going to make sense for me. Probably need to put one of those in my pack. So a feather and a stick, huh? There's a stick. And I think I have some feathers kicking around here. Not a lot, but a few. Sounds like we got the wandering trader outside too. Let's go ahead and see what he's got for sale. Oh, son of a gun. You guys again. Okay, they're mostly just wandering off. Need to find this trader, though. Here he is. Anything for... Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is, but I want them. Sea pickles, we probably need some of those too. We can farm those once we have one, so that'll be good. Slime, we have small drip leaf. I don't know if you can farm that or not from having it. Oh, this might be the eye blossoms or are from the forest, right? The enchanted forest or whatever it's called. Okay, so now the banner guy ran off, so we're just going to go ahead and take these two out. Now, dang it, we were over here for block pallets. So we can make copper doors and trap doors, but we can't make the lamp yet. What is the copper lamp made out of? Oh, wow. Copper bulbs are made out of blaze rods. Woof. Blaze rod, full copper blocks, and a piece of redstone. Oh, one makes 4 too. That's better than nothing. We'll call it Volcano Manor. If you know, you know. That's what I'm thinking. Probably the granites and the acacia and the coppers for like the walls and whatnot. And then the roof I'll do out of this. And maybe spruce. Yeah, maybe spruce on the roof as well. We'll see. So I'm thinking for the roof, maybe this is the border, right? The trim. And then behind it, we'll do it'll be that and that as the roof. That's what I'm thinking. We'll do the redstone, the actual farm first, and then we'll do the structure after. That way we know how much room we need to have. Let's put granite in behind him. Oh, hello, Mr. Zombie over there burning. Can I hit you in first try? Nope, not if you move. Wonder where he came from. Let's put granite on the ends. Do we want to make it the polished? Yeah, let's make it the polished. Oh, underestimated. And then we need infinite water. Probably need to do a little bit of lighting up eventually too. Oh, pfft. I think I did this wrong. I think I need one more block behind the pistons to activate them. So behind here there needs to be a block, and then that means in between the twos there needs to be a block. I need to figure out if I can do this or not. And for one, I think very specifically, if I do this, that's going to pop the redstone off when it does this. Pretty sure. Let's grab this. That grows, and yeah. Oh, and we have a clock. That's not good. Okay, so it pops and it does a clock. So that's not the way to do it. What if we go up 2 and over them like that? What does that do? It still creates a clock. However, this works. So maybe we do that, but we figure out how to do it without a clock. Right? Obviously. What if we go out farther? And then up quicker? That's 13, so it will activate all of them. Oh, I need that. I don't want to lose too many of my seeds. Still a clock. Huh. Which one makes it a clock? Oh, the piston. That's right. Yeah. I got it. Okay. I'm an idiot. Well, I figured it out. So it's because, let's get over here so we can look at it. So it's because this observer, while I want it to observe this going up, right? That's what I want it to see. I want it to see the sugar cane grow. Well, it also then sees the piston fire, and it sees the piston fire and goes, I need to fire. And then it sees the piston fire and sees, yeah. So that creates a clock, quick and a fast clock. So we need to turn that so that maybe the observer goes up one row, because sugarcane grows to 3. So the moment these end ones would grow to 3, it would fire. That's probably the way we need to do it. Let's do that. There's that. And then let's stick this observer in. Facing this way? Nope. Facing this way. And then we'll take this and we'll do that. This. We won't need to do that. Well, as long as that doesn't create an actual clock as well, we'll see. Oh, idge. That doesn't make enough of a pulse to fire off the pistons. What if we repeater that? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And I don't have to move the structure, right? The base where I had everything in. I don't have to move any of that. That's good. Okay. Perfect. This is going to take all my redstone. Now, if my calculations are correct, when that one grows, all of these should fire, including the next bay over, which is good. We want a little bit of overlap because they're going to grow. The other ones, these might be growing to 3 already, and these 2 over here may still be at only 2 high. So you want that little bit of overlap so that you get a little bit more. You want it to fire a little bit more often. But making an observer on each one is overkill. I mean, heck, I'm struggling with just redstone on each one. So then we go up here and out in the center. Yeah, just like that. And let's do a little counting. 15 is how far a repeater signal will go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this is 8, right? 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's plenty. It'll fire all the way to the ends. Let's go ahead and test. Yeah, we can test it. Oh, that didn't fire all the way to the end. Oh, I see. Yeah, because that makes sense. We might do repeaters here. No, we can't do a repeater over the. See, and that's what we're trying to combat. Is you see the, yeah. There's ways around this. I got to figure out some method. I think I'm gonna have to go back to mining. The kids yearn for the mines. Apparently, I got to go back. I only got 5 redstone left. I need at least 9, 10 or 11 here, something like that to finish it up. But I also might need to make more repeaters because I'm thinking that I might need to repeat this out somehow. Maybe right next to the observer. If I kick in a repeaters here and here, it'll go all the way to the ends no matter what. One of these days, I'll make this easier to get in and out of the mine. Drop shaft, bubble vader, something. Jeez. But we got a few stacks of, or a couple, no, a few stacks of redstone. We didn't find one diamond that time. Honestly, I don't need the diamonds anymore. I think that'll work. And then maybe glass around the inside here. Oh, I don't have any glass on me. Let's put in the rest of the iron bars. Okay. So it works. And it looks like when one fires, the whole thing might fire, which is probably good, but I need to do something. This needs to be better than that. Holy crap. So yeah. I think there's a way to elevate the water. We'll probably need to bring this up one more, right? That looks like that might help because there's a couple that it did there. There's that. That's a little help. Let's see if we can elevate the water. I think there's a trick with a slab and a stair. Oh, right. Oops. Anyway. So first, let's waterlog all these. And this is a stair at the end. Facing that way. And then from there, put these guys back in. Right? Because we now have the water, right? And then I think if I put, nope, not that. I think if I put a block here, I can actually do water down the center of this, and the sugar cane keeps it in. Yeah, okay. Okay. And then we'll move this up a level. Oh, that might have really done it. I think I saw one piece down there. Yeah, down there too. So I'm going to put blocks behind. So that might have fixed it. Like, holy crap. Really fixed it. Huh. Obviously, going to block in the block in the hopper as well. So yeah, let's block in the bottom. And like that, it shouldn't be able to go outside, at least. Now, there's still chances for it to be, for it to get caught on the grass block, right? We know that. So I'm not too worried about little bits of losses, but that looks like it might have solved the large loss. Something like that. And honestly, that should be able to, it shouldn't be able to flow over the hopper if we're blocked in like that. And honestly, we could even that. And that brings the grate all the way down as well. So that's good. That's good. Yeah. And now a building around it. Now, I also, aside from the building around it, here, let's do this. Let's do a little bit of, so aside from a building around this, I can also do, this can be a modular build. Each one of these little sections, each little section, whether it be the water stream being your center point, or the double pistons being your center point, whichever way you want to look at it, both ways have the ability to stack, mirror, or expand. We can expand left or right the way we're looking at it now, right? We can put more out to the left, more out to the right. Obviously, if we did, we'd have to do a little bit of digging. We can go up. We can put another unit of this above this and make it, too high so that we're getting 6. We can also do it to where it drops down when it gets to that end and we're collecting all in this same 3 chests. We could also honestly combine the chests, but that's not really all that important. But and then we could also mirror the whole build and flip it around and have it flow into the chests from the other side. So we've got some options about expanding. I don't know if we want to. I think I want to leave it at this for now and then start building over here. Oh, geez. You see those guys over there? I hadn't had... Where'd they go? I haven't had raiders like at all. And then all of a sudden I come over here and now I've got raiders over here. I've got raiders over there. I've got raiders everywhere. Is it because I'm working outside and I see them more often? Or is it actually I triggered something by going near the outpost? I think mechanically, like within the Minecraft source files and whatnot, I don't think there's anything that I could trigger them to start showing up. I think it's just a matter of I didn't see them before. But it's kind of annoying. So I think we'll just leave it like this for now. I'm going to toss down a couple torches across the top of these things, yeah. We'll toss down a couple of torches here, like so. And that will keep... I don't think we have mob problems, but that'll keep mobs from spawning if we do have mob problems. Because I don't think we have mob problems because everything's a non-spawnable block, right? We have all the redstone, we have water, we have, and it's only one thing of water. We have the grates above that, and the sugar cane growing, all the redstone stuff, and all the redstone itself. I don't think we have spawnable spots anywhere. We'll go ahead and put up a couple torches just to make sure, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. And then from there, we'll just leave it like this for a while we build. It'll look ugly in the background, but I'm not all that worried about that. I'm more worried about, are we going to need a bigger supply? Because if I need to expand it after I've built the building, that'll be a pain. So let's put away our junk and then we can move on. Alrighty, gang, that's going to do it for today's episode. I think this one probably went a little long as well, but I'm glad that we, did the time and put in the effort to get this going. Again, I'm probably going to just shut down my monitor and go AFK in a little hole here somewhere nearby so that I can let this thing run for a good long while. This is much slower than the gunpowder, it seems. Like watching the creeper farm work, it seemed like that was a lot faster. So I don't have a lot of high hopes for this to have a high output. I think I'm probably going to end up stacking them. Like I'll do these 3, what I consider 3 units. I count them by the water flows. So I'll do these 3 units and then I'll stack another 3 on top. Maybe another 6 on top. I don't know. But either way, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time in Hardcore Minecraft. Bye.